Hey guys, I'm Sha. So welcome to week 5 of my vlog. I am actually really tired. I've been tired since the release because of everything that's been happening. But if you are new here to my channel, welcome. So the past week, I've been really busy with not only my release, but I've been going through songwriting camps as well as just my own personal trip to Penang, which is really wonderful. I went to Penang for Bumi Festival and it was all like about your inner self-healing, being in nature, all of that woo-woo type of shit, which honestly I could get with. So I've been doing that, and then on top of that we had Raya Haji. So for those who are watching, Selamat Raya. And then we come into today where I'm feeling physically and socially exhausted. So I'm trying my best to, keep myself in check when it comes to how much energy that I have left, because I never want to overexpand myself. So yeah, before we get started with this week's vlog, I just wanted to say thank you so much to you guys who have been streaming Love on Hold. I've been receiving wonderful feedbacks, and I'm really grateful, because for those who have been keeping up with this digital diary series, it's been a while, that I've been working on this, and I'm really happy that it's finally out, and I'm even more so excited for the new song to come out as well. So there's that. Keep streaming Love on Hold, please. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. So without further ado, roll the tapes. So we are entering week 5. I'm not gonna lie, I am still trying to catch up on finishing my week 4 task of the artist's way. So after I'm done with that, then I can continue on week 5 of my course. But on the conversation of that as well, we got a lot of things going on. I feel like my last vlog was a bit on the emotional ends of things. To be honest, that felt really nice. In this particular moment, am I contemplating whether do I want to post that? I don't know, I feel like I just don't want to come across as I don't want any pity party, I don't want any sympathy party. I think I just want honesty, and yeah. Once I edit the video from last week, then we'll see. But it's like watching through. We have a week left till Raya is around the corner. It's like it is a little bit of the halfway point, because now we have 7 more weeks left until I finish this course, and hopefully until I actually have a mixtape. Till now, I wouldn't say worried, but I think it's the feeling of, a little bit anxious, and even thinking to myself whether can I really have a really good project due by the end of this course, because that's what I really wanted, and that's the reason why I do this project in part with the course, so that it just kind of grows together along with me, and there's that progression that maybe I could also see for myself. Last week actually I met up with Zami, PFTD. It was really nice because it was the first time that me and him actually chatted and sat down together, and we talked for hours, and I feel my favorite parts about especially planning sessions with any new producer that I work with is getting to know them. I don't like to just come in and work on something. I'm very much someone that likes to really, if we end up spending a whole day of doing nothing but just talking and getting to know each other, getting a feel of what's our vibe and what's our music taste and what's our upbringing, what is our story, who we are today. I think that in itself, that relationship will help kind of like reflect on the music that we're making. So yeah, I'm actually excited to see how our next session will go and see what we can make out of it. Really what I'm trying to do is just also expand myself out more, but I'm not gonna lie, like I don't want to expand too much, especially when I really like with a handful amount of people. I just want to work very like closely with producers. I feel like that itself will help me sort of have a little bit of control in terms of the sound, but also in terms of like the organization of things. So yeah, pretty much that's the update. So this is a different spot to vlog because I'm in my bedroom. I actually wanted to take a nap because, you know, it's fasting. I'm like lying down for a quick second. Yeah, the month really goes by quick. I was just like reflecting on like, you know, what have I been up to this month really? Oh yeah, this week I managed to contact Jason to mix and master Love on Hold. I'm just really excited because like this song is just like a mark of a new era for me. It's just a mark of my growth as well, doing music. I was also double checking with Gatsu this week as well in terms of like production. Hopefully after Raya we could have like a meeting with like a director to see how we can do the visualizer for Love on Hold. And how's it also been with, I guess, my journey in the artist way? Man, like this week is really good because like this week it's focused about the significance of God, I would say. Last week I was emotional just thinking about God's divine timing and planning for things. This week it was like a reminder of how much our anxiety goes back to our dependence on human source. You know, like when I say that we depend on human source for like whether it's an idea or whether it's money or whether it's just anything really. We would think that like, oh, I'm running out of like ideas because of A, B, C, D, F, G. And then this chapter makes me realize that God is so infinite. He has all the ideas, all the inspirations, all the money and opportunities that literally all you have to do is just ask. And I'm not saying that it's like one of those that you pray and poof, you get it. You get it by earning for it, but it's there for you. It's just you have to learn to like lean in to whatever path that God is showing you to take. Now, I feel like in my life, some paths that I take may not be like, I would say something that would make me be like, oh, yay, like this is amazing. No, because even when, at least for me, like in Islam, what we learned, if you asked for courage, he'll give you a test where that's how you learn how you build courage. If you ask for patience, God doesn't give you patience, but he'll give you a circumstance in which your patience will be tested. I feel like in this chapter, it was really about that, like believing God's infinite source, infinite resources for you. I think one of the most interesting tasks this week definitely had to do with listing down the 5 things that you feel, the 5 reasons why you're afraid to ask God for such things, for anything, really. For me, a lot of times, I mean, out of the 5 reasons that I wrote, if I could remember it at the top of my head, number 1, it would be because I feel like I don't deserve to ask beyond, because I'm coming from a place that I would say I'm gratefully privileged. I am coming from a privileged place. I have a roof over my head. I have loving cats. I am able to eat good, eat healthy, the best that I can. And I do feel like sometimes if I ask for certain things, it'd be selfish, you know? I have to always remind myself that whatever I ask of him however he wants to provide it for me will be, you know? However that looks. I can only ask what I desire, and because of this fear of being like selfish to ask, I kind of limit the way I ask. So there's that. And then the other aspect is that like I'm worried that when something good happens, like now it's gotten better definitely over the years, but I used to have this really bad fear of like whenever something good happens, it requires like some sort of a loss. And for me, at least that's the way I see it in my life pattern. Like I'd have to go through something really hard and then I would get something good. But then like at the same time, I feel like if I could have the goodness that I seek, let it be a path of least resistance in that way. There's a quote from the book, and right now because I feel a little bit tired to just like get my ass up and grab the book. The idea is we shouldn't be afraid to ask God anything. And sure, there comes moments of skepticism, moments of doubt, but in some way you always get whatever that you prayed for, whether it's later, whether it's now. Sometimes I always think that you work towards whatever you prayed for. So that's why some things come in later, and sometimes some things just comes in now. Your journey is the prayer in itself, manifesting, happening.
Saving all my time, you got me impatient. Baby, don't you keep my love on hold. Say you will be mine. Boy, I gotta know. Baby, don't you